Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos are for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated trading signal. As long as you are in a sim, we're not responsible for your trade. Today, the market is doing beautifully, and we just hit the target. Today is a Friday. It's usually a little bit different. You're very welcome. And as you see on the ES, we got the reversal. And once we hit the reversal, as we covered yesterday, if you have a two different account, the ES traded with the trend nailed 2,112. And what is the clock right now? It's exactly 10 o'clock. And immediately the ES took a reversal, and it is a really nice entry if you have two different accounts. It is really brilliant, and you can use one auto trade to trade with the trend. The precision auto trade can take a reversal as well, and if you want it, or if some of you, because we know a lot of people have a lot of you know most of us, we have much more than one account, and it is a really, you can activate your account on a different auto trade, and you can trade the ES with the trend, and you can trade the ES on a reversal. And this is a perfect example on the ES. The ES hit the target for today, and reversal signal, and there we go. The auto trade broke even, and if it's gonna go, it's gonna go. If it's not, if it's not. But what it is, there we go. Close that position on that trade. Was a beautiful trade, and the trader with the trend nailed 2,000, and whatever you get extra out of a reversal, that will be brilliant. So this is what when you know what you are doing, you can really move around the market very well, and you will start enjoying nailing this market once you start being confident with your trade and knowledge what's going on in the market. Let's say you figure out this ES is topped up here, there is a resistance, there is a target hit, we are done with this one here, and what happened, gentlemen, is coming to the support area as a re-entry long. Again, as a re-entry long, is coming to the 45,772.50. So at 45.72, there is a re-entry point long, and as long as we know that, we're okay. We are in a good shape, and this is really beautiful. One of the things also I've been enjoying lately, which we will be using a lot after the Thanksgiving Day, because normally the market don't move a lot, and what I have noticed also on the 3 range, ES is doing extremely well. Yesterday nailed a little over 3,000, and as we see here on the ES, has already fired the reversal signal, and also you can use the same auto trade, let's say on the 3 range if you want to, and you can, let's say, use the ES on 5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever it takes you, and then you can have 2 different charts on a 2 different account, and then you can hedge the future. Hedging the future, knowing what's going on, it is really amazing, because you understand when you have more than one horse on the run, you have a very consistent auto trade. You understand a little bit about fibs, you should be okay. Little optimization, learning optimization. Excuse me. Gentlemen, I've been trading for 27 years. If you give me an auto trade today, it will take me 3 to 4 weeks to comprehend that auto trade, any given auto trade. When we develop a new auto trade, before we release it, we have to test it for 6 to 8 weeks, because on the drawing board is something, and then when we test it is something else. Optimization, and you just do back optimization, forward optimization, release it to the public, is not valid. What we really need to, we need to understand how this auto trade handle under stress when the market is flat, and what is the percentage before you start showing it to the public. It is a lot of process to do, and like as an example, on the fib lines, we've been struggling with the fib automated trade for many years until we got it right. But the first time we tried, it was around 9-10 years ago. Of course, the technology was different than now. But 9 years ago, 10 years ago, the first time we tried the fibs, we worked on it for 3 months and went straight to the garbage. All the money, all the time we have spent on it went right through the garbage. And it took us many years to figure out how to. Then now we have banking levels, we have banking auto trade, we have fib auto trades. Now it is a total different, because the algorithm and the math and the computers, NatureTrader 8, all combined with that, has made it possible. But before, we couldn't make it possible. So what I'm saying is, the technology is going very fast, and also we need to test. So when we are taking any kind of auto trade, you cannot just give it to somebody, turn it on for him, and tell him have a nice life. I wish it works this way. He needs to understand how to optimize. What is the limitation? Because the expectation on an auto trade has become a little bit unrealistic, and we need to understand what is the market is doing. Is the market, let's say, is it over to the long side? Are we gonna go short? Is it pullback or re-entry? All those, because once we know what the auto trade is doing, then we are in charge with those trades, despite the auto trade is taking a trades. The auto trade takes left and right trades, but we need to find a limitation. What is the most likely you will be getting on that trade? What is the most likely, if this auto trade taking a long trade, how much chances and how much risk we are taking on that trade? Some of the time when the auto trade taking a trade, there is a higher risk. The same auto trade, the same template, there is a higher risk, and sometimes the auto trade taking a lower risk. So those are, you cannot just ignore what this market is telling you, and just keep trading and looking at the P&L. In order for us to look at P&L, we have to understand what's going on in the market. We're not at the mercy of the future trading, and we just turn the auto trade loose, and we leave our faith to the destiny, and whatever come out of it, come out of it. This is not a really consistent trading. This is just hitting the jackpot. And as we see right now on the ES, it is a Friday. Those are an institutional. We're gonna hit target one, profit taking on target one. We know that it's a Friday. We understand what the auto trades are doing. We understand where is the limitation on the auto trades, and then we understand where we can, how high we can get on that. As an example here, if we take, let's say, any kind of auto trade on the ES, we're going to bring the ES and keep our eye on the technical chart. We're not telling you to sit down in a trading room and learn price action for the rest of your life. We're not asking you to do that. But let's say if I have an auto trade, is taking a trade, I have $500, it's a Friday today. I don't want to be in a bad mood over the weekend. Now I understand what is my limitation. I know on a 45.85 is going to be profit taking. I'm making $700 on that trade. $800, $200 is irrelevant to P&L. I know once we hit the target 1 on this chart, is an institutional, many, 99%, 99.9% of Ninja Trader partners, they don't even know, aware of that. And we got those from Luxembourg a long time ago, many years ago, and they still working. The reason they still working because not too many people has exposed those numbers, and I had them for many years before I released it to the public, even with our company, because I don't want it to be hacked, and we made sure we were running the business for a few years and make sure that our system on the server cannot be hacked before I released that version with the institutional, because those, once they start to the public hand, then it's no longer valid. So they are. I treasure those targets a lot because it means a lot to me. And if we notice now on a Friday, those target 1 and target 2, there will be a profit taken, and once we hit target 2, the party is over today, and what you see left in the market is just a bunch of losers trying to daydream or trying to recover whatever they have lost during this year, today. So there is a certain time where you can see this market is tradable and it's not, or when you can stop trading and then protect your profit. As an example, if we are looking at the different type of an auto trade, this is a reversal auto trade. You're trading the gold. You are on the maximized $1,000 target. You've done it. It did a beautiful job. Did a beautiful job the trade before. As we notice here, by just keeping our eye looking at this chart, you can see there is a reversal, reversal, reversal. There is a 3-signal reversal telling you that gold is going south. And that is, look at this, now it is confirmed, and we only use the Renko bar on a reversal. I don't believe on Renko bar trading with a trend. And as we see here, once you see all those signals, it's telling you reversal, 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 you have $1,000. I don't see why you don't override the auto trade and then it just close it, secure your profit with $1,000. Go to the left monitor, turn off your computer, go buy a flower to your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, and have a nice weekend. So, combination between a human knowledge and an auto trade, you become you bring consistency. I don't know if on Monday you will make banana or $100. I don't know. I don't know if I will make any. But I'm limited myself on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every day, 3-4 trades, 3 to 5 trades, and done. If the market is willing to give us money, the market is willing to give us money. But we don't sit down and poke the market and auto trade all day long, hoping for catching, 200%, 300% a day. That is not happening in the mechanical automated trade. Especially if there is no knowledge, that means you are heading disaster. You're not heading on 200% profit or 200% profit. So if we notice here on the reversal, whether you are trading ES, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, let me bring you another example on the ES. And there is enough automatically on those technical charts to understand also where is the limitation on every trade. Look at this. This is a beautiful trade on the reversal. And as we see here, we are going down to the reversal. We can look at this market here. We see there is a support area. That means that trade has nothing to do with optimization. That trade is about to start losing money. We have $400, and I want to show it to you in person how you're going to smoke your $400 away. This is $400 away. If you are smoking every day $400 away, that's $100,000 a year, gentlemen. This is $100,000 a year by letting the system not looking at the market, looking at the technical chart in conjunction with auto trading, if you can gain another $200-300 a day, that is between $50,000 and $75,000 increase on a yearly profit. This is a serious matter. 50 to 100, if you just increase $300 a day by combining knowledge and auto trading, that's $75,000 a year. $75,000 a year. This is some people work the whole year to make the $75,000. So as we see here, look at this. If we look at the ES, it's irrelevant whether you are trading ES on a Renko bar, tick chart, range, does not matter. As long as you have the 1 minute, because you are a day trader, you don't need the 15 minutes, you don't need 30 minutes in institutional time frame. The reason you don't need it, because you are a day trader. If we are on a long haul and you have, let's say, $65,000 for every ES to hold overnight and go on, that's a total different kind of trade, which we have practiced that, but not to the public. We start open daily chart, 30 minutes chart, and because we are not day trading, we are just position ourselves to cash in on a certain percentage. That is a total different type of a trading. But when you are a day trading, when we are looking at the minute, it's irrelevant if this auto trade is on Renko bar or it is on a minute or it's on range. Your decision is coming from the 1 minute, because the 1 minute, the minute chart reveal the reality of this auto trade, the trend. And then, so now if we see here, this is the end of the road for the ES. This is a re-entry on the ES, and I don't see the ES is going anything further than that. But we don't have to maximize it. We could have closed in here or in here or in here. Right now we close one trade and we still have $700 out, okay? And this one here is a re-entry. This is a very critical area right now, and we don't know right now if the ES is gonna manage to hold above the 457 or it's gonna go down to the 4571, 4,571. So this is a really critical area, and I don't want it to be in it. So if we see good profit, lock this trade, override that trade, close your position, don't look back. Do not go back to trading, because this is where the ES is going to rebound somewhere from that area here. Now we're not Houdini to, sometimes we get it right. Sometimes we get it to the last tick. Sometimes the market surprise us with 1 bar or 2 bars more. It's impossible sometimes to pinpoint to the last tick, but when you see a trade, you're happy with it, call it off, close position. Sometimes the market surprise me, like now, it's surprising me, but this is not the case every time. This is to me 1 or 2 out of 10. The market did not stop in here and did not stop in here as we predicted. We predict around 8 out of 10. And this one here is surprising me, went farther down, 1 more bar, before the market start turning around, you see? So this is gambling here. Now, if we took one trade and had, let's say, $700 or $800, your daily target is 1,000. If you see and you closed on Friday on $700-800, don't put your finger in the market, walk away, stay happy with your $800 or $700, because it could be the next trade is a disaster. So by having the auto trade on, let's say, we cannot be a machine, we are a human. So by saying we're gonna get $1,000 daily target, and if on Friday you got 800, 700, 600, you're happy with, run, and don't stay in this market. So as we see, uh, there we go. This one closed. Nice. And I mean, we got a little bit lucky with that trade. But look at this. Now the auto trade fixing to take a new trade. You see? Look. It's a matter of time, because those reversal are not repaint reversal. Again, most of those people selling reversal, they are repaint. They move. Our reversal do not repaint. But what does the auto trade takes time to confirm and then take the trade. So if we are looking as we expected the ES turn around, and it did turn around, I was expecting it to go turn around from the 45.72, took me one more bar and then reversed. And that's fine. And now, as we see, you see how surprising the ES is. So when the ES started going down, that fooled a lot of amateur trading, and they thought now they are about to miss the trend to the short side. They go ahead and take a dive with a short trade, and then what happened? The market turned around on them because they are not really looking clearly, or if they are auto trading, they're not really looking at the 1 minute chart and understand where is the tricks. Because most of the time what they do, they lower you to trade, and once you take the trade, they turn around, especially today, most of the traders, they are done on the first 2 hours. So right now, as we see, the ES is jammed. We know where is the support area. We know where is it projecting. It's projecting from the 45.77. And as we see, we are like on the clock with the reversal. And for some reason, didn't take that trade. Let's see if it's gonna take a short trade, and we'll see if it's gonna take a short trade. Even for a guide to our traders, even to our members, there we go. Took a short trade. You know, it's not gonna go that far. That trade, I know immediately. It's not gonna go that far. Why it's not gonna go that far? Why I am in trouble with that trade on this ES? Because where is the support area? The support area is 45.73, and the possibility for this market to cross this area here at 45.71 is a very unlikely to do. So on that trade, I know it's not gonna be a big chunk of money on that trade. Maybe what I will do, I will tighten up the stop loss, or I will break even. I want to get out of that trade as soon as possible. It's not to just turn on, turn off. If you are trading a reversal, if you keep your eye, I'm already knowing that trade is not going to go. That trade, it is a wrong place to take a trade on a reversal. And I immediately spot there is a bad trade here. Now I can recover it within $50 loss, reactivate the auto trade, and stay out of trouble. Or if in this cases, when you see that trade, we all, whether you are a manual trader or you are automated trading, sometimes we get in trouble. That trade here is in trouble. Does not mean there is something wrong with your trading or your auto trading, or we all get in trouble in the trading. You know, even after 27 years, sometimes I get in trouble. The things is when we spot we have a bad trade on the auto trade or a manual trade, we don't just extend the stop loss. We don't, what we do, we need to dump that trade as little as possible losses. So when you see this trouble right now, as you see on the ES, and now it's going back, it's not going anywhere, that trade. That trade has nothing to do with your optimization, has nothing to do with the time frame you're using. That trade is not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, I mean, we got lucky, we got $300 out of it, but what you do with that one here, you take it and you, because it's a fully automated, what you do, you can override it, or you can close it from your chart trader, or you try to close it as soon as possible. Let's say try to go like this. It's not, because it's a full automated trade. It's not even letting me, but you can use your chart trader. You open your chart trader and you overpower that trade and you close position, and then you reactivate the trade, because this one here is not gonna go anywhere. We have a support area. I know there is a support area, and let's see if we, on other auto trade you can do that, but on the reversal, let me see, I'm not able to do that because it's very fast. I'm not able to do that. Then what you do, you click on your chart trader, you open your chart trader, and you force close down that trade, and then you reactivate your auto trade. What happened in that condition, if it goes a little bit further down, the break even will happen immediately. And look at this, it's getting in trouble right now. If I break even, that will be really nice. Trade and reversals is very good. Honestly, I forgot what is the trade and stop, but it should be by now a break even. Once a break even, your job is done with that. Now, if you want to override the close position, that's fine, but your job to be concerned about that trade. Once you start breaking even, you're done. And you see what is this ES? It came in exactly to the support area where we had it before, and now as you see, the ES is sitting on the 45.7150. This is the support area, and it's gonna be a lot of problems in there. We don't know if the market is gonna turn around from 45.7150 or 45.70, but there is no short trade, gentlemen. There is no short trade. So the reversal is taking that trade, but there is no short trade in there. It's a very simple. When you look at any time when you are auto trading and you see this mess around here, you are diving into heavy turbulence here, and you must be Houdini to figure out which line is going to be project from. So as we see here, finally this auto trade broke even. That's mean we are okay, because that ES is going to turn around and knock me out of that trade without any question about it. I will be very surprised to see that auto trade hitting this target here. I will be very surprised. So I know where I am on that trade. Now, sometimes we make mistakes, sometimes we don't predict it right. It does not mean we don't predict it right, but sometimes it is the market decide to go a couple bars more. We cannot do anything about it. Also, at the same time, let's say if you are reversing the ES and you have YM reversing, the YM listen to the ES much better than the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq got his own mind. It's like my children. But if we look at the YM is coming in conjunction with the uh, with the with the ES, and look at those beautiful trades on the reversal, and it closed finally. It did close. So let's go back and look at the ES. It got rejected from that number. It's going back, and that is going to drive the amateur trading crazy when they are not looking at charts. This is a really when you understand what's going on, you start getting comfortable with your trade, and even when you are auto trading, you know what's going on, and you will be. I have a daughter I have to pick up from the airport that just delayed her flight 40 minutes, and she's so tired with a long flight. So if we see the ES taking another jump down, and I'm not happy about that trade either. So we'll see. And if you notice also the YM follow that trade. So if we are auto trading ES, the YM listen to the ES better than the Nasdaq, and it goes in. So if you want to reverse the market and you are on a tight budget, don't try to turn on the ES and YM. Don't do that, because they work together directly, you know. So if you have a winning trade on the ES, you have a winning trade on the YM. If you have a winning trade on the YM, you have a winning trade on the ES. But what we can do, we can go ahead and, as an example, use an ES, and we can use Nasdaq, because the Nasdaq, you know, as I said, like my kids don't listen to the ES all the time. Is only going with one ear. There is a problem with the other ear. So this way, I will not choose. If you are on a limited budget, let's say you have a couple $1,000, you want to trade micro account, or if you have $5,000 you want to trade. I will not, because here, when you combine in the YM and the ES, they're both gonna win or they're both going to lose. But when we put a different horse on the race, then if one of them is losing, at least the other one is making money. Like as an example, if you want to reverse the market, now it closed, but at least you will be able to, let's say you take a CLES, you take ES gold, you take, because like the gold goes the opposite direction. I don't think so. Yes, I do have a 30-year treasury bond. The 30-year treasury bond did a wonderful trade today, and it is a very nice trade. It's been winning all those trades. And let's say if you want to, you can take ES 30-year treasury bond, or if you want to, you can take Nasdaq ES, CLES. That's very good, CLES. The reason for that, because we have covered a lot about that. When there is a lot of volatility on the ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, sometimes the market is not willing to give us anything. What happened to the older guys, they know that. They know the trick. What they do, they refuge to the CL, and they start trading the CL. Every time you see the ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones is not going anywhere, then you go ahead, you look at the CL, and you will find the CL is trending, and there is a good volume in there. And the reason is because some people are trained enough, they've been long enough in this business to understand when the ES is not willing to give us money, they're gonna go ahead and go refuge to the CL. By the way, the CL is doing good. Another things, I mean, if we look or just eyeball that one here, maybe it looked like a very busy chart. But look at this one here. For those people, they don't understand when the market is sideways and there is a problem in the market. Look between those levels, the symmetry, how big it is when it's trending. You can see between the entry and the exit how big it is, okay? And look how busy for the last 15 minutes. You see how busy it is here? You see how clear in here? Look, here is busy. Here is very clear. Look at this. You see, this is the worst enemy for any auto trades. This, you know, on the TI7, you can, this is a turbulence here, you know, and this is not healthy for any kind of auto trade. So on these things here, let's say if you are using the TI7, the TI7 can survive turbulence because there is a huge variety of filter, and maybe he will get hit by one losing trade, but it's not gonna be taking every bumper when the market is flat. So this is something try to understand which ride you want to ride today on the market, because if you are aggressive, conservative, if the market is sideways, if the market is trending, is it a Friday, is it Monday? You don't want to swing trade on Monday. You want to scalp on Monday. Tuesday, you can swing trade on Tuesday. Friday is a total different day. You got to approach this market either early or very late, because there is a lot of noises when the market's open on Friday, and most of the time those losers, amateur trading, auto trading, whatever, uneducated traders, just as a hobby, they have a few $1,000s to waste. What happened, they come in on Friday, they start around 10 o'clock, and here what it is, most of the guys, they make mistake and they start auto trade on Friday, and they never maybe they've been looking at auto trade all week and they get excited on Friday. I don't know why. We noticed that a lot of new traders, they get excited on a Friday to auto trade, and I don't know why. But if you want to get excited on a Friday and you want to auto trade, I'm talking about the ones they just want to start trading live. I'm not talking about just normal auto trade. We notice a lot of newbies, especially the older guys. No, they never do that. They choose different days. But we notice for those 15 years training people, that we notice a lot of newbies, they get excited around Friday. I don't know what is the secret about Friday. But if you insisted on auto trade on a Friday, that's your right. I cannot tell you not to trade or trade. But if you want to auto trade on a Friday, you need to come early to start auto trading on Friday, or you wait till those big messy traders, they start trading between 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. Those guys, they make a lot of noises in the market. Those guys, they usually keep their tails between their legs and leave the market losing money on a Friday on the first 2 hours, and they get depressed over the weekend. And this is plenty of them there. A lack of education, a lack of experience, a lack of knowledge. Of course, they're not going to survive on a Friday between 9:30 and 11:30. 75% of those kind of traders, they will wind up losing money. If you wanted to auto trade on a Friday, there is two options you can do. Before the markets open on Friday, still a little bit slow, before those noises start coming in, making a mess in the market, you can trade 2-3 hours before the markets open on Friday. Is okay to do that, because there is a volume built on Friday around and 2 hours before the market, the volume start building up on the Fridays, and then, and if you wanted to be a cool guy, very calm, not aggressive trader, you wait like the experienced traders do. Uh, Fridays always is good to auto trade around 1:30 in the afternoon. When those big noises traders, those hobby, I don't even call them amateur, those people that just got excited with a couple $1,000, they want to put it in the market, then they'll leave this business in 2 months, 3 months. Everybody mistreated them. But those guys, they're not going to last forever in the market. Sooner or later, they're going to disappear like millions of traders. And they melt, they go away, in the sand. They're gone. But the older guys, what they do, they start coming in at 1 o'clock, 1:30. The market start trending, and you get filled much better than 9:30, and you avoid a lot of slippage, because on a Friday, when those noises people goes away, people go for lunch. When you come back, everybody is happy. What is left is those guys knows what they are doing, and then what happened? The market starts slowing down after 1 o'clock, and normally on a Friday, the market goes in one direction, either long or short, one direction. Normally, there is no, I hate to say that, but the market is like women. There is no rules. It's always your fault. No matter what you do, you are the monster one. So in this market here, there is no rules. Treat it like a woman. Take it as is. Enjoy the ride. Don't fight it. Because if you're gonna fight it, you're gonna get a headache. So with the market on a Friday, just accept it the way it is, and see which direction this market going, and take your direction. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to insult anybody's woman, my woman, or nothing against women. I think women are great traders, and they are better than men. My experience with women, they are better traders, which now I'm gonna piss off a lot of men, which, that's my hobby, pissing off everyone. Um, you know why women are good traders? Not because they are smarter than us, because they listen when you talk to them. When you tell them, you made $800, and run and close the chart and leave. They listen. You tell that to a man, he'll tell you buzz off. I got my own company. I have employee. I'm a smart man. Buzz off. I know what to do. So, men have this hobby to um, to do what is on his mind. Uh, which my woman don't listen to me, but they usually, with the business, they are a little bit more disciplined. That's why when when I go to the bank, if I have a problem, um, I don't stop at the woman desk. I go to a man. Uh, because I don't know if this woman, she had a bad night or a bad mood today, or she's not feeling good for the next 6 days. I don't know. So I don't want to take my chances when I have a problem. So when I go to bank, I'll go to a man. If I need to secure some of the account, I will go to a woman, because she is more disciplined. So you know how those people behave. So you try to stay out of the trouble, and they are more accurate. Men can be a little bit more elastic, especially at the bank. Um, and yeah, I think I'm gonna get in trouble, so I better stay away from it. Let's go back to trading. Uh, you know why? I cannot keep my mouth shut. You know why women close their eyes when they're making love to a man? Because they cannot stand looking at him having a good time. You know, so I always wondering why women close their eyes with a man when they're making love to him. Not because they're getting excited, because they cannot stand see a man having a good time. I believe so. I don't know. I don't know. So you know. So let's go back to trading before I get in trouble. Sometimes I turn loose. I don't know when to stop. Let's go back to trading occupied before I get in trouble. ES 30-second, 5 range ES, they're all doing well, and as we see on the as we see, as we predicted from the beginning today, we have the support area, and here is our target. If we are crossing the 45, 76, 75, now it is 10:45. Most likely we will hit target one, and we get out of. We're gonna have some profit taken, and we will call it off for today. You know, no, I better stay quiet. Everything looking good, and the CL lately is doing extremely well. The CL. Uh, uh, Let me show you. Once this market trending, this is a precision auto trade 13 range. The CL is trending. It's making money. And here is the CL, different auto trade, 540 ticks. If we look on those two here, they are the same amount of money. Two different auto trade, two different time frame, the same amount of money. That indicate, folks, is when the market is trending, you make money. When the market is sideways, you're gonna have a problem. So my idea is when the Thanksgiving is coming right now, and the market not moving, my idea is to switch everyone to the seconds, and on the seconds, you can always catch a trend on the seconds if you have a reliable auto trade, not a disaster auto trade. But if we look at the second, is always, even the YM is not trending, is catching a trend, and this is really good. And let's see what else. The ES also, ES is doing well. We closed most of the ES. Reversal, we also have a CL. Look, we have the CL 1400, 1200, two different auto trade, and look at this. And this is a reversal CL, and this is a total different auto trade reversal, and they're all with the same range, you know, they're all with the same range, plus minus couple hundred. That indicate to you that once this instrument is moving, you are in the money. If this market got jammed somewhere between support and resistance, you are in trouble. So on a Friday, you should not be that picky on a Friday. Whatever you can get out of the trades on a Friday, do it. And right now it's 10:50, and as we see, look what they are doing. They climb into target one, profit taken, target 2 before 12 o'clock, and you kiss the ES goodbye until 1:30 in the afternoon. So despite what you are auto trading or manual trading, this is the same trick every Friday. The same trick every Friday. They go target 1, target 2 before 12 o'clock, and you kiss this market goodbye. After it hits the target 2, the market goes back sideways to the target 1, profit taken from target 2, going back to target 1. So what you are going to experience right now on the ES is going to the target 1. look, guys, as expected, we're coming to target one. After target one, profit taken, target two, profit taken, and it's finished for today. If you look, it's 11:09, 11:09 right now. I have a clock, but I lost it somewhere. It's 11:09. We are coming to target one. Profit taken is gonna drop back to the 45.76, and then they're gonna go to target two. Once we hit the target two, we are done for today. There is nothing left for the morning session anymore. Very simple, guys. It don't need a brainer. So we mark those. Now look at this. It's coming to target one. Profit taken. What you can do, you can override it, or you can close on the TI7 auto trade, close position, because it's going back. So this is the target one. Profit taken, going back. Maybe it's coming to the 45.79 or 45.77, and then before 12 o'clock they hit us with 45.91, and it is finished. So this is the trick every Friday. I cannot say every Friday, most of the Fridays, and you will see it right now. Thank you. look what happened, guys. Here is target one. Look at this target one. Look where the ES stopped right there, and look at this. It's right on the clock. You see? No surprising. And then what you have this color bar. You have a double reversal on the target one. Everything confirming on that one here, and it is not surprising at all. And there is a pullback. Then around before 12 o'clock, they surprise you with a target two, and it's finished. It's right in line, and now it is 11:15. Now it's 11:15. I don't know, where's my clock? I forgot, where is it? So what we do, we can maximize our profit.